If you love this series where I just continuously talk about my customers and how they literally just do the rudest things when buying from me, make sure you show some love so we can continue this segment. So, this is another segment of things that Yu-Gi-Oh! Customers do that just... I'm so far filmed out right now. By the time you probably see this video, it's going to be much after this, but I need to vent about this. So let's dig on into this, shall we? I didn't know how much you guys actually like me talking about my customers, so there we go again. So I recently had a customer that bought from me, and it wasn't anything like a special order. Of course, with the worldwide situation that it is right now, package came in, and much like most foreign mail that I send out, something happens to one of the many packages. I don't know how this is. The secret to shipping international is you ship multiple packages. Tracking's like $15. My favorite comment I get from people is, what is it? They spend, I think my favorite one was a $1.50 order with $2.50 shipping. And then they message me, go, where's the tracking number? I'm like, tracking is $15. I shipped it out plain white envelope like I do all international orders. And like, well, where's the tracking number? And it's just like, you obviously don't understand. So I've become desensitized to those messages. But man, they hurt my soul. People from outside the U.S. don't understand how much tracking is. And there's people in the U.S. that think the tracking's free. So it's like people in this industry that don't understand. Anyway, so I had a customer. I think I've shipped him. What was it? It was a relatively small order. It was nothing too crazy. Shipped his order in 3 packages because, you know, I'm not spending. You ordered, I think it was like 12 cards, 4 per top loader for international, and nothing special. Well, of course, one of the packages comes in, and guess what? One of the envelopes is empty. Huh. And conveniently, it was the most expensive cards. Huh. But the other 2 envelopes were fine. Alright, that's... happens every blue moon. Sometimes the USPS misplaces things. Something gets ripped somewhere along the way. It happens. Alright? It happens. So that being said, though, so customer reaches out to me and goes, I didn't get everything. I'm like, alright, sure, what's missing? Sends me a list. He's like, I got the amount of letters, though. Stuff was missing from this letter. But there was other stuff from inside that letter that was there. It happens, by the way. So, I believe his story. It checks out. At this point in time, I'm like, alright, whatever. So we submit the refund. Alright, goes through. I get a message from him going, I wanted this on my card, not in store credit. I'm like, okay. Well, TCG Player Systems already cleared the refund to you. So you have the refund. It went through the method in which it was through the channel. All right. So I'm already like shifty eyes. This is a little bit weird. All right. So package mysteriously is missing stuff. You got your refund applied, and now we start what I like to call the bombardment. I tell him, alright, well, that's fine. I'll reach out to TCG Player, so we escalate the case to TCG Player. I then start getting bombarded by infinite messages from this buyer going, just show me the receipts. Just show me the receipt of the refund. I'm like, how am I supposed to show you the receipt of the refund when you've already verified that you got the refund and store credit to you? So now at this point, I'm literally just, I'm shifty eyeing everywhere. Like, I don't think you guys can understand the amount of sus that is going on here. All right, like I already know you're trolling me here. All right, like there's something amiss here. So I escalated to TCG Player having the wonderful God tier customer service there. They're like, we'll take over from here. It's up to you. I then get more. Okay, so after TCG Player said, hey, we've reached out to them, we're resolving the issue for you, you're no longer needed. I'm like, thank you for taking this off of my hands. I'm so happy. I then get more messages from this person going, just show the receipts, man. I'm like, really? You didn't get everything, all right? I just for validation's sake, I went through my inventory to make sure that, hey, I didn't mess up. No, we didn't mess up. All right, we applied the refund. You verified that you got the refund in the form of store credit, which, all right, sure. I don't know how to explain that. One TCG player system, refunds usually back to the origin. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And then you continue to harass me after customer service has handled the issue with you. Why are people like this? I don't understand. And the fact that I was getting bombarded with the just show the transaction, I'm like, I don't even know what am I supposed to show you? Hey, the TCG player system says it sent the refund. You're already confirmed that you received it. I'm like, if I could go any more cross-eyed from the amount of derp that is apparent in this situation, it's ridiculous, man. Like, I understand that customers, mysterious things happen. Mysterious things happen. I get that. I have it happen all the time. I'm not saying that anybody's a liar. I'm just saying that there's a lot of mysterious occurrences that happen with the United States Postal Service, all right? Especially when you're dealing with international mail, it's the risk you take with things like this. It's not the first time that I've had packages mysteriously open. I believe we had some legit cases of... I think we had a mail envelope actually come open. Now, I usually ship out my plain white envelopes with the back taped, all right? So that was a little bit suspicious. It is what it is. I assume that somebody in the foreign postal service just decided to yoink open the package and for some reason just looted the stuff in there. In that case, that case was actually funny because the only stuff that came up missing was exactly 25 cents worth of cards. And I'm just like, all right, I mean, hey, the package came in at least. I mean, like, I ain't too mad about that, but I mean, that envelope only had, like, what, 25 cents worth of cards in it? No real loss, I guess. Like, I'm out, like, the postage for the shipping plus, like, the 25 cents, but I mean, like, okay. So, in the case of this, I just want to say this. All right. When you message a customer, frickin' be patient. I think that's been the whole moralistic compass of all of these videos is be a frickin' good customer. Don't be like this guy that continuously harasses me when I'm like, TCG players escalating this case. They will be handling this case shortly. Please be patient. Alright, and then you constantly are going, no, I didn't get this. But, I don't like to go, man, people are frickin' stupid. But, man, oh man, the amount of sus stupidity in this entire situation, I can't comprehend it. Like, I don't understand it. I don't. Down to the harassment point here, I wasn't even going to make a video on this, but I'm mad that I got harassed to the degree that I did. There's a difference between messaging me, and we already had a conversation, like, reaching out to me on TCG Player asking me for something. I ask that you please don't do it, but I understand that some people don't have Facebook. Some people don't have Twitter. Some people don't know that I have Twitter or Facebook. And then there's other people that don't understand my emails posted on the top of the channel to reach out to me. I get it. It's hard, all right? I'll make exceptions. I'm not going to be mad about it. But, reach out to me and be civil. Don't, go cross-eyed, berserk crazy. I've had international orders at this point in time that have taken 2 months to arrive at their destination. TCG Player says 24 days. I ask you, please be patient. Understand that the world is still a giant burning pile of rubbish, and that there's nothing that we can do about it at this point in time. So, if you are ordering from me, and you're in some desolate, weird place, actually, I think my orders to Iceland are arriving quicker than my orders to Malaysia. I never thought that there would be a day. Malaysia was so good with their postal service up until, I think, this whole year. And last year. Now my orders to Iceland are arriving quicker than my Malaysian orders. Never had that happen in my life. So, yeah, there's Yu-Gi-Oh community in Iceland. Bet you guys didn't think about that. Me either. And then I think every person in Iceland, one person bought from me, and the whole continent orders from me. It's Really weird. We have a lot of orders from Iceland. Shout out to you, Iceland. Alright, so, more of the video. Don't be a giant pile of douchery. TCG Player customer service is godlike, and I once again continuously hate people for the things that they put me through. But that's a story for another day. So, guys, please leave a comment down below, please. I feel so much better talking about this. You got your refund, man. No, I didn't. Sir, you confirmed last message that it's on your account as store credit. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCool40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCool40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcoolgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.